Hi, Julie and Marguerite. How are you?
How
Hi,
are you doing?
good.
I'm very well. Julie, I just read the good news that you got the rights to adapt the We Were Liars book
I
series.
I did.
So
I'm so
exciting.
happy. That was a long time coming. I've been working hard at that for a long time. So thank you.
Yes. Yes, good for you. Now, you've both collaborated before on another little vampire show. Some people may have watched it, I don't know. And also Legacies and the originals. So, for both of you, what did you like best about collaborating with each other?
Oh, that's a nice
That is a nice
question.
question. Well,
Well,
she's
uh,
brilliant and
speaking of brilliant
fabulous.
and fabulous.
We actually, funnily enough, we met on a TV show called Kyle XY that was on ABC Family back in 2005. And she was in the show and I was producing the show, and we became instant friends and stayed friends, so much so that I called her up when we were looking for a sheriff for Mystic Falls and said, "Hey, do you want to come do a couple episodes as a favor?" And then 7 seasons later, as we're like burying her character with the most like gut-wrenching funeral of a beloved character of all time, our friendship was sort of cemented at that level. So for me, it's just being able to work side by side with someone who I adore, who I have such admiration for her talent. She was like a secret writer back in the day, and we were able to take her out of the writing closet and put her, front and center, and she's just done nothing but tell wonderful stories beautifully since then.
It's also really funny. Once in a while, we'll be in a room. Like I just think about like the zombie moment in Legacies season one, where like we get on a roll and we're like to finish each other's sentence, and we do this thing, and then we both say the same word. It'll be like zombies or whatever we're doing. So there's this like shorthand that's between us, and we both know kind of like I'm going to push a little harder this way, and I'm going to push a little harder this way, and it actually creates something wonderful between us. And I really enjoy that. I really like that style of working.
I love it. So, what are some moments from this show that you feel really proud of for both of you?
Many,
Oh
many,
gosh.
many.
I mean, I will say, look, this show was not easy to make. We were creating and building a world from scratch visually. So all this amazing ideas that we were pulling from the book series, we realized we had to now create the visual rules for what these things were going to look like. So we had to create our own Old Moroi language that we hired somebody to create for us, the person who actually invented the Dothraki language for Game of Thrones. We had to decide what our money was going to be called and what our money was going to look like. And so we had a fun, the writers came up with the idea calling dollars mirrors, like for St. Vladimir. I mean, everything needed a decision made and needed an artist involved. And so just the fact that we pulled it off.
I know that alone, honestly.
We're so proud of that, to be honest. But when you look at it, it's something to be incredibly proud of. It doesn't look like anything that you've seen. We created a world out of nothing that is so visually stunning and interesting to look at, and the scope of which is so big. It's like, how could you not be proud of that?
Yeah, and shooting in Spain, we had this beautiful, beautiful backdrop and these great artists to work with who came up with so much of this stuff. Our costume designer, our set decoration, all props, all of these things are so specific and unique. And it's not like anything I've ever seen before. So we were really proud that it visually is like that. We have great composers, the music is good. We have a lucky team on this.
Yeah, and then I would say, just to finish the point, we knew we could not screw up Rose and Lissa's friendship. We knew that if we cast that wrong, if we wrote that wrong, if we shot it wrong, that we would be endangering something so successfully rendered in the books and something that would really be the foundation of the success of the show. And so I think we feel really good about Danny and Cece as our Lissa and our Rose, and about their dynamic with each other, about what we've put them through on the page, the hurdles that we put in their play, that we put in front of their friendship, the love that they have for each other, and the powerful, powerful intensity and loyalty of a best female friendship. So we're feeling good. We feel good.
We do feel good.
Yes, as you should. Well, thank you so much for the art you bring into the world, ladies. I really appreciate it. Thank you for this. Have a lovely day. Thank you.
Thank you. You too.